Heyo, look what I have here. It's dead. It's unplugged for now, for a while, maybe until for a few hours. And the haters are gonna be, see, I fucking told you this is tricky. Shut the fuck up. Let me explain. This thing basically showed me that my life is not in order. And I have this motto that I've been living for in the last month, and it drives me fucking crazy. Anytime I want to do something, I'm saying to myself, but first we must reinvent the universe. I think I'm gonna make merch out of this. That like I've been dragging around so many things from the past, from moving from one apartment to another, moving to this house, moving from one computer to another, one hard drive to another, bunch of things in Google Drive, bunch of things in iCloud, bunch of things. It's like it's always shoving things under the carpet. And openclaw basically showed me how big the size of this carpet is because I've shoved goddamn a trillion fucking things under this carpet, from like physical things to digital things, from businesses that are alive, from businesses that have potential, from ideas within things that can be something. I'm not sure if I'm making even sense right now, but I think a lot of people feel the same thing. It opened my eyes that everything is possible, but at the same time, it's not at a level where like at one point it's going to show you like, hey, I can do magic and I can do magical shit, and on the other hand it's going to show you you're going to be like I don't know, the dumbest thing, like organize my email or clear my calendar for the day, and it's going to do something stupid. And on the other hand, it's going to do something so complex that you're like, wow, I cannot believe that I did this from my freaking phone or wherever you use it. So I think it opened people's brain into thinking to like restructure their life and rules and skills, and basically start training these virtual employees, whether it's one or many of them, to try to get your life in order. But when you've been procrastinating on getting your life in order, from your cable drawer that you have to your digital iCloud and Google Drive and whatever, you realize that it's actually overwhelming to try to fix your life, which is like the bell curve meme of like, oh, everything needs to be fixed and in order, and then you're like, no, I can just still ship things and do. I think that your life can never be in order. OpenClaw is giving me the illusion that with the power of sub agents and too many LLMs and models, and if I throw money at tokens and stuff, that everything can be in order and everything can perfectly flow around me, from handling contractors and groceries and tasks and to-dos and speaking at conferences and launching many SaaS and all of the customers being in order. I know this is possible. It's not the reality right now, and it's mostly not the reality right now. It's like a two-part problem. The one part problem is like, of course, openclaw is not good enough right now. It doesn't have super memory, it has context issues, it has like a trillion issues, combined with you, the person, me in this case, has issues that you don't know what you want, you don't explain well enough what you want, and your life is not in order enough in order for the agents to help you do what you want to do, if this makes any sense. That's what I feel for myself. So we just had the Tinker Club meeting for 1 hour, and many people feel the same, that the memory sucks and this sucks, and over it kind of we got over, like, no one promised us this. We ourselves, we kind of got this feeling of like, oh my god, I can do everything, and then you cannot do the dumbest things, and everyone feels this like burnout. And I'm kind of joking that this is unplugged, but I mean, it is unplugged, but it's not like, oh, I'm done, I'm breaking up with OpenClaw, because I realized that I've been piling so many things into my office, like a desk for this and a desk for that and a monitor and this. Like I piled a trillion things and productivity systems and blah blah blah, that I'm driven crazy, and I cannot finish the most basic to-do list of the day. Like, I know what are my top three priorities, but I'm juggling 3,000 different ways to do them. Like, I'm opening the terminal with, like, I'm SSHing into my Mac Studio and doing like open code with Tailscale and Cloud Code and Codex, and I've invented a trillion ways to do nothing at the end of the day. And I felt like I was more productive a month ago than I am now, when I'm trying to tackle of a billion things. Like, my 3D printer is printing in the background, and I'm solving things in the physical world. And I ordered like a gazillion Amazon packages are coming, and I'm installing them. I'm trying to do too much, but it feels like I'm not doing anything at all. I kind of enjoy it. I just don't like that I'm letting a lot of people down. I'm letting a lot of customers down. So there's like angry people in my inboxing, like, "Hey, I emailed you 4 times," and I'm like, "Yeah. Wait until, until me and my lobster figure this shit out." So it's like kind of like a skill issue that I've piled up a trillion things in my life, and I want an agent to magically solve them. I don't know where to start rebuilding, so I started with the physical space. So I cleaned my entire office. Now I have like 4 desks which are empty, and that's my definition of cleaning up. Like I don't know where to put these 4 desks. I don't have a monitor. I don't have a setup. I'm currently on a random couch with my MacBook, with my AirPods, and it feels like the bell curve meme again. It's like I could sell everything right now, and this is everything that I need. Just this MacBook and like a pair of headphones and a charger and like whatever phone is everything that I need to be super productive and to create companies and solutions for people and whatnot. This is everything that I need. But I want to slowly rebuild my physical space. First of all, like I've been in this house for 2.5 years. It's not even painted. It's not properly like it doesn't bring me pleasure when I work in it. Maybe this is another way to procrastinate on making Tinker Club like the $1 million project I want to make it. And I'm going into a completely different rant or a discussion that I don't want to have right now. But I want to open this dialogue in the comments. Maybe I know some of you are going to be happy, some of you are going to be snarky, some of you are going to be like, I told you so. You're still not right, because I would take all of this experimenting and tinkering with stuff on and off, on and off, on and off, until I find a productivity system, physical and digital, that works for me, over people who are skeptical and they're like, oh, I tried this for 5 minutes and I see it doesn't work for whatever reason. Like I'm gonna try to find ways that it works for me. I still have hope. The project openclaw is going at like a breakneck speed, and there's like changes every day, and there's like fixes every day, and there's stuff that gets broken every day. In the discussion that we just had in Tinkerer meeting, I asked everyone, what are some cool things that you've done with openclaw? And people start answering, and I want to poke a bit more, and I'm like, what are some things that you've done with openclaw that you could not do because people are like, oh, I coded this and I coded that. I'm like, you could have coded that with Codex or with um, Claude Code, and it's a little bit misleading to tell people like, my OpenClaw agent through Telegram did this, and I eventually you could have done the same thing with like, if you were on your computer, you could have opened the terminal and done the same thing with like any harness and any model. So we're all trying to find the real life examples and use cases, which I found a bunch of them, but if I think I tried to solve so many of them at once because they're now possible, that now my basics are broken, my basics are not working, and I don't know where to start to rebuild from. So that's my current thoughts on the entire situation. Let's have a discussion about it. Otherwise, I can rant about this for probably an hour. We already talked about this with many people in the Tinkerer meeting, and we're gonna do it again on Saturday. And we're actually doing a Tinker gathering in Hamburg, in Germany. There's like 50 people gonna gather on Pierre Richelsen's farm, and we're gonna do a mini like talks, and we're gonna do a mini hackathon, and we're gonna discuss OpenClaw and pros and cons and whatever. There's still crack people both in our community and both on Twitter and whatever. They're doing amazing things with OpenClaw. I'm personally doing a bunch of shit that in one point it's gonna be like it can do the most amazing thing like yesterday, and then literally minutes later it feels like a dumbass that cannot do the most basic thing. So it's on and off, but we won't stop tinkering. Hopefully I'll get to show you my new office soon when I would whenever that chicken and the egg thing finishes, and it's like, will my agents help me fix and modernize and decorate my office, or will I have to do everything manually before I set up my agents? We'll see what it's gonna be. Anyway, thank you for listening to this rant, and I'll see you in the next video, wherever that is.